Sawyer, Nemo, Coast, -33, Canuck, Montana Knife Company. They're all making some pretty interesting decisions with gear. The real question is, have they jumped the shark, or are they doing something really good? I was just out in Montana for OMS, Outdoor Media Summit, where they actually let me speak, which is crazy. It was really fun, and I got to meet some gear companies, got to meet some people behind these brands, and I got to see some new gear that they had to offer. And let me tell you, some of this stuff is pretty interesting. Because I love knives so much, I had to check out the Montana Knife Company booth. I'm here at Montana Knife Company, and what do we have today, Brandon? What's new for Montana Knife Company? What are you focusing on?
Yeah, so, well, the wild thing is, like, everything's new from Montana Knife Company. You know, we're a pretty new company. Well, we say new because we only actually started a little over 3 years ago. But, you know, my business partner and the master placement of the company has been making knives for over 30 years. So today we're actually just focusing on our main products, which is the Speedgoat and the Mini Speedgoat. It's just an awesome little knife that weighs, the Mini Goat only weighs 1 ounce, the full Speedgoat only weighs like 1.8 ounces. So they're super light. And the idea is to get your knives out of your pockets, get your knives out of your backpacks, and get them onto your body where they're accessible. If it's either on a belt or your pack or anything like that. And, you know, 100% American made. All the knives are made here. And then we also back it with a multi-generational guarantee. So what that means is, like, it's more than just a lifetime guarantee. It means, like, because all these knives are meant to be handed down to multiple generations.
Generational guarantee. That is something special.
Yeah. So the idea is, like, if you buy this knife, you hand it down to your son, you know, he can send it back to us. We'll refinish it, resharpen it, and then send it back to him at any time, too.
That's awesome. Here it is, the Mini Speedgoat. This thing is 1 ounce. Their whole thing is get it out of your bag and get it on your body, or get it on a strap of your bag so you can use it. You can actually use it. That generational guarantee is pretty awesome. I mean, who does that? Who backs their product for multiple generations? That's crazy. I love what they're doing over there. Then I had to check out Sawyer because I've long been a fan of Sawyer and their products and their mission. And turns out they've been pretty busy. Okay, I'm over at the Sawyer booth, and they have been up to a lot lately in the last couple of weeks. What have you guys been doing?
Hey, I'm from Sawyer. I am from Asheville, and when Hurricane Helene hit, Sawyer overnighted several hundred filters to me personally so I could drive them up to my hometown. I got to check in on my family, and Sawyer donated 20,000 filters so far to the Hurricane Helene response. They're based in Safety Harbor, Florida, so actually we were in an evac zone last week for Hurricane Milton, so they had to shut down a couple days, but they're back at it. Everyone's okay now, and still working to get filters where they can help people.
That's awesome. Sawyer is making a difference, as they always do. So what's a new product out right now?
So these are going to be out at the end of the year. This is our collab with Canuck. It's a bladder company. They are fantastic. They make really durable pouches and bladders. So we'll have 1, this is our kind of trail runner application. 2, this is kind of our bottle, which I love. Canuck's bottle. We've got our own little branding on it. And 3, this would be like through hiker application. So folks that really love their gravity systems, it'll come with one of these cleaning couplings. Yeah.
A collab with Canuck? Are you kidding me? This is what we've been waiting for. This is a game changer. Super cool. Coast is doing some pretty cool work as well. This is the RL35R voice activated headlamp. So I can say, Coast, turn on. Coast, off. Coast red, Coast blue, Coast arc. I mean, that's awesome. And it's also got buttons on the top so you can manually do all this stuff as well. I like that it has a dimmer wheel on the top that you can just reach up and go ahead and dim your light, and it's got all the manual buttons right here so you can activate that really easily, or you can do the voice activated thing. Coast on, Coast off. That's really cool if you want to be hands-free. Nemo has some big news too. Their Dagger Osmo 2P tent has gotten a big upgrade. All right, I'm over here at Nemo, and we're looking at the Dagger Osmo 2P tent, and they have made a really significant upgrade to this tent. And want to share with us what that is?
Yeah, so the Dagger Osmo in 2025 is going to be a Blue Sign certified product. So basically what that means, Blue Sign is a system that looks at the safety and environmental impacts of a product, and it has very strict certifications. So we're super excited just to have a super sustainable product in 2025 and make one of our most popular and best-selling tents blue sign products.
Nice work, Nemo. A blue sign certified product. That's awesome. I also stopped by Minus 33, and what they're doing for search and rescue teams is pretty awesome.
SAR groups across the country, we want to support them. So we found that in our region, in the White Mountains, a lot of the rescuers were actually giving away their gear to the patients on the trail that were in danger of hypothermia. So we have SAR kits, and we take our lightly used or factory second merino wool clothing, tops, bottoms, hats, gloves, and we package them up in a SAR kit, and we send these kits free of charge to search groups all across the country so they can support their missions. It's a bright yellow bag, easy to grab and go, because up here we have a lot of need for that. So that's just one way that we try to give back to our community.
There was a ton of other gear that I could not talk about today because it's under NDA, which means a non-disclosure agreement. They won't let me talk about it. They're embargoing it for later. So I have all this information in my head. I have seen things. I have seen the future. And it's pretty cool. There's definitely some awesome products coming down the pipe that I'm going to share with you soon. It's really cool to see the missional approach that a lot of these gear companies have and that they're taking. It's neat to see that they're using their influence and their platforms to make a difference. So anyway, I hope you found that useful or at least entertaining. We'll see you later.